strain along theta direction, epsilon theta is given as epsilon x plus epsilon y by 2 plus epsilon x minus epsilon y by 2 into cos 2 theta plus gamma xy by 2 sin 2 theta. Theta is the angle with, say, this is x axis. Theta is the angle with x axis. If theta equal to 0, then epsilon theta becomes along the x axis, that is epsilon a. Substituting, epsilon a is equal to epsilon x plus epsilon y by 2 plus epsilon x minus epsilon y by 2. Cos 0 is 1, so into 1, whereas sin 0 is 0. So on simplifying, this is epsilon x will be equal to epsilon a. When theta is equal to 120 degrees, epsilon theta will be equal to along the c direction, so epsilon c. Substituting, epsilon c will be equal to epsilon x plus epsilon y by 2 into epsilon x minus epsilon y by 2 into cos 240 degrees is minus 1 by 2, so minus 1 by 2 plus gamma xy by 2 into sin 240 degrees is minus root 3 by 2. This, on simplifying and substituting epsilon x equal to epsilon a, it simplifies as 4 epsilon c is equal to epsilon a plus 3 epsilon y minus root 3 gamma xy. Let us say this is equation A, and the other one is when theta is equal to 240 degrees, epsilon theta will be equal to epsilon b along b direction, so epsilon b will be equal to epsilon x plus epsilon y by 2 plus epsilon x minus epsilon y by 2 into minus 1 by 2 plus gamma xy by 2 into root 3 by 2. Thus on simplifying is obtained as 4 epsilon b is equal to epsilon a plus 3 epsilon y plus root 3 gamma xy. This is equation B, whereas our equation A is 4 epsilon c is equal to epsilon a plus 3 epsilon y minus root 3 gamma xy, equation A. Adding both, this gets cancelled. From this, epsilon y can be obtained, which is equal to 4 times of epsilon b plus epsilon c minus 2 epsilon a. This is minus, from which epsilon y will be equal to 2 times of epsilon b plus epsilon c minus epsilon a by 3. Substituting this in equation A or B, we can obtain gamma xy as 2 times of epsilon b minus epsilon c by root 3. Substituting these values, epsilon x equal to epsilon a and epsilon y, which is equal to 2 times of epsilon c plus epsilon b minus epsilon a by 3, and gamma xy is equal to 2 times of epsilon b minus epsilon c by root 3. In the epsilon theta equation, it gets converted in this format. Epsilon theta is equal to epsilon x, that is epsilon a, plus epsilon y, that is 2 times of epsilon c plus epsilon b minus epsilon a by 3 by 2 plus epsilon x, that is epsilon a, minus epsilon y, that is 2 times of epsilon c plus epsilon b minus epsilon a by 3 by 2 into cos of 2 theta plus gamma xy by 2, that is epsilon b minus epsilon c by root 3 into sin 2 theta. This can be written as epsilon theta. On taking LCM, this becomes epsilon a plus epsilon b plus epsilon c by 3, sorry, this is c by 3 plus epsilon a 3 times of epsilon a minus 2 times of epsilon c minus 2 times of epsilon b plus epsilon a by 6 into cos 2 theta plus epsilon b minus epsilon c by root 3 into sin 2 theta. taking this to the other side, epsilon theta minus epsilon A plus epsilon B plus epsilon C by 3 will be equal to 2 times of epsilon A minus epsilon B minus epsilon C by 3 times of cos 2 theta plus epsilon B minus epsilon C by root 3 sin 2 theta. To eliminate theta, let us take this property now. Utilizing right angle triangle property, in which this is a right angle triangle and say this is a perpendicular, say this is some theta angle, this is some A and this is some B. If this is theta, this will be 90 minus theta and this will be theta. In triangle, in this right angle triangle, if we write, this will be A cos theta, and if in this right angle triangle, this will be B sin theta. Say this total length is some C, then C is equal to A cos theta plus B sin theta, and from right angle triangle principle, hypotenuse square will be equal to adjacent side square. This is similar to our obtained equation, that is epsilon theta minus epsilon A plus epsilon B plus epsilon C by 3 is our C value, which will be equal to, our A value obtained is 2 times of epsilon A minus epsilon B minus epsilon C by 3 times of cos 2 theta plus epsilon B minus epsilon C by root 3 times of sin 2 theta. So this can be written as RC is this, A will be this one and B is this one. So writing it as C square equal to A square plus B square, epsilon theta minus epsilon A plus epsilon B plus epsilon C by 3 whole square will be equal to 2 times of epsilon A minus epsilon B minus epsilon C by 3 whole square plus epsilon B minus epsilon C by root 3 whole square. On simplifying, an equation is obtained in e theta terms, a quadratic equation. On finding the roots of the quadratic equation, we obtain major and minor principal stress to be sigma 1, 2 as epsilon A plus epsilon B plus epsilon C by 3 plus or minus 1 by 6 times of under root of 7 epsilon A square plus 7 epsilon B square plus 7 epsilon C square plus 2 epsilon A epsilon B plus 2 epsilon B epsilon C plus 2 times of epsilon C epsilon A under root. Substituting our obtained values, in our case epsilon A is given as 600 into 10 power minus 6 and epsilon B is given as minus 110 into 10 power minus 6 and epsilon C is given as 200 into 10 power minus 6. Substituting our epsilon 1, 2 major and minor principal principal strains will be 600 minus 110 plus 200 into 10 power minus 6 by 3 plus or minus 1 by 6 times of 10 power minus 6 is taken outside from the root, and this will be under root of 7 into 600 square plus 7 into 110 square plus 7 into 200 square minus 2 times of 600 into 110 minus 2 times of 110 into 200 plus 2 times of 200 into 600 whole root. This will be obtained as 230 into 10 power minus 6 plus or minus 1 by 6 times of 10 power minus 6 into this root value is 1717.178. So our major principal stress will be 230 plus 1717.178 by 6. So that is 516.196 into 10 power minus 6 is the major principal stress, whereas the minor principal stress will be with a negative sign in between, so it is minus 56.196 into 10 power minus 6.